Renowned American psychologist Dr. Phil McGraw has disclosed the reason behind his divorce from wife Robin McGraw. Many were surprised by the couple's separation as they had been married for more than 40 years. According to Dr. Phil, their split was brought on by their differing aspirations for their lives and their changing personal demands, which were getting harder to work out together. On September 1, 1950, Dr. Phil was born in Vinita, Oklahoma, to Joseph J. McGraw Jr. and Geraldine Jerry Stevens. McGraw grew up in a modest home consisting of two elder sisters, Donna and Deanna, and one younger sister, Brenda. In the then burgeoning oil fields of North Texas, his father was an equipment provider. McGraw's work ethic was probably shaped early on by the hard and long hours of work in the oil fields. McGraw showed an early sense of responsibility and a drive to make money when he started working at an A&W root beer stand at the age of 13. McGraw was employed at A&W as well as Pizza Planet, an Oklahoma City-based neighborhood pizzeria. Later, when Joseph J. McGraw Jr. made the decision to follow his goal of becoming a psychologist, the McGraw family relocated to Kansas. This was a major life turning point for the family, forcing them to leave behind their comfortable surroundings and adjust to a new one. McGraw was probably greatly influenced by his father's desire and drive to switch careers, which gave him the conviction that one should constantly try to accomplish one's goals, no matter the challenges. After moving to Kansas, McGraw enrolled in Shawnee Mission North High School in Overland Park, where he joined the football team and showed off his physical prowess. In 1968, his outstanding on-field performance earned him a football scholarship at the University of Tulsa. McGraw was exposed to intense training and discipline while playing middle linebacker for Coach Glenn Dobbs, which helped him mold his work ethic and character. Following his doctorate in clinical psychology, McGraw trained as a forensic psychologist for a year at the Wilmington Institute. In order to assist his father in his private psychology office in Wichita Falls, Texas, he moved back home. There, he worked as a patient care assistant and acquired experience in clinical psychology. To help with her defense during the Amarillo, Texas, beef trial, Oprah Winfrey hired CSI in 1995. McGraw's legal team was instrumental in getting Winfrey ready for the trial, using psychological techniques to assist her deal with the courtroom and press attention. In 1998, Winfrey acknowledged in public that McGraw had played a key role in securing her triumph. The fact that one of the most powerful people on television gave McGraw this support greatly advanced his career. With support from Winfrey's Harpo Studios, McGraw started his syndicated daily television program, Dr. Phil, in September 2002 through his production firm, Pietzke Productions. The program addressed a wide range of subjects and provided guests with solutions and guidance for a variety of problems. McGraw was a unique voice in self-help and personal development because of his straightforward and frequently difficult-loving style. One of the most popular daytime television programs in the U.S. by 2007 was Dr. Phil. Despite his effectiveness, McGraw's strategies and counsel have drawn criticism from both in and outside of the psychotherapy community. His critics contend that his counsel is unduly simplistic and that it may even be detrimental or ineffectual. In interviews, McGraw has responded to a number of critiques leveled at his methodology, frequently separating himself from the stereotypical notion of a psychotherapist. Even in the face of methodological disputes and criticisms, McGraw never wavers in his emphasis on the value of seeking professional mental health therapy. He frequently advises people to seek out traditional psychotherapy and other types of professional assistance in his recommendations. According to a 2016 Ohio State University research, after seeing McGraw discuss comparable topics on his show, Dr. Phil viewers were more inclined to seek professional mental health therapy for both themselves and their kids. Dr. Phil McGraw wed Debbie Higgins McCall in 1970, but their union was short-lived because of accusations of dominance and adultery. McCall asserted that McGraw was controlling and limited her ability to participate in the family business, pointing to a concerning disparity between McGraw's aspirations for his career and his own wants and identity. Their relationship was severely stressed by this disparity, which made McCall feel limited and unfulfilled. Following their decision to dissolve their union in 1973, McGraw fell in love with Robin Jo Jameson, who would go on to become his second wife and have a big impact. Their romance took off right away, giving McGraw a feeling of security and comfort. McGraw has acknowledged that Robin has had a profound impact on his life, especially in light of their joint parental obligations for his two kids, Jordan and Jay McGraw. The couple has encountered many difficulties over the years, such as the duties of Dr. Phil's profession, the strains of public scrutiny, and the natural ups and downs of any long-term partnership. Nonetheless, their tight bond has endured, primarily because of their intense feeling of devotion and regard for one another. Robin's contribution to Dr. Phil's success as a collaborator and encouraging spouse has been crucial to his work. Dr. Phil speaks very proudly and affectionately about his personal life, which revolves around his relationship with Robin McGraw. Jordan McGraw has focused on his musical career, while Jay McGraw, the older of the two, has established a prosperous career in publishing and television. Parenting style. Dr. Phil strikes a balance between being proud of his son's accomplishments and being dedicated to helping them develop their identities. As a devoted parent who offers direction and support, his support for their jobs stems from his wish to see them achieve on their terms. Owner of a fitness and wellness establishment in Topeka, Kansas, Phil McGraw was heavily criticized by the public in his early career. In 1973, a membership scam led to the closure of the fitness and wellness establishment that he co-managed, Grecian Health Spa. A number of Topeka banks filed a lawsuit against the financial institution that had bought the contracts, saying they owed him $41,000. The judicial proceedings came to a standstill when McGraw left Kansas, saving him from facing any immediate repercussions. To a slanderous article published by American Media Incorporated, the parent company of magazines like the National Enquirer and Radar Online, McGraw and his spouse launched a $250 million lawsuit against the corporation in 2016. In addition to seeking compensation for any harm that was allegedly inflicted by the publishing of these statements, the lawsuit sought to address and deny major allegations made against McGraw. Eventually, the parties agreed to settle their differences out of court, and the lawsuit was abandoned. Public opinion and conversation about McGraw have been shaped by the controversy around the claims and the lawsuit. Claims of verbal abuse and a toxic work environment were made against Dr. Phil McGraw and the production team of his show in February 2022. 12 present and former staff members said that the show promoted a racist, intimidating, and fearful culture that aided in the unethical treatment of the show's guests. Lawyers for McGraw and Carla Pennington, his co-producer, vigorously refuted every allegation and questioned the veracity of the charges. In addition to the accusations pertaining to his employment, Dr. Phil came under fire for his past support of other causes on his show, including Turnabout Ranch, a therapeutic horse ranch near Escalante, Utah. Bregley and Hannah Archuleta sued McGraw, Viacom, and CBS in 2022, claiming that their abuse at Turnabout Ranch was caused by the show's support. The main focus of the litigation was the ranch's alleged wrongdoing and unethical behavior. Dr. Phil stopped promoting the ranch on his show in the wake of these legal challenges and public outcry, which signified a dramatic change in the way the show supported rehabilitative programs. McGraw's reputation as a thought leader in self-help has been cemented by the publication of multiple best-selling books on psychology and personal development. His media activity consists of numerous appearances, public speaking engagements, and podcasts. During his media appearances, McGraw has talked about mental health concerns and used his position to encourage conversations about psychological well-being. In recent years, he has continued to push for mental health awareness and support. So viewers, for the next update, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.